experienced. The process was still defective. When the deadline came, the blade still wasn't finished, so the craftsmen all fled and hid for fear of punishment. The Kaedahara clan and Yashiro Commission then conducted an investigation. My great-grandfather and the head of the Kamisato clan eventually tracked down the craftsmen near the seaside. However, they met fierce resistance from the craftsmen, and in the end they were unable to prevent them from escaping by sea. The Kaedahara clan was severely punished for the swordsmiths that had escaped, and the family gradually fell into decline. Moreover, I heard that the head of the Kamisato clan was injured by the fleeing swordsmiths, which combined with his advanced age caused him to pass away shortly thereafter.
Yes. The sudden passing of the family head left the Kamisato clan leaderless. Treacherous people took advantage of the situation and put the family's status in the Yashiro Commission at jeopardy. This single incident had profound effects. Reputation. But, thanks to my brother, everything is getting better now.
The failure to forge the blade was ultimately attributed to a lack of required skill and finesse. The Kaedahara clan and the Yashiro Commission always believed that was the case. However, the story of the Five Kasen seems to imply that the failure didn't stem from a lack of skill, but rather, the diagram had been tampered with by someone. Miss Kamisato, I heard yesterday that the Yashiro Commission has still kept the diagram. Might I ask you to do me a favor?
Yes, I understand. I will go back and search for the diagram. Please come meet me at the Kamisato estate later.
Brace yourself! Here we go!
Everyone, I've managed to find the old diagram.
Though the diagram is well preserved, you can still tell that it's seen at least 3 or 4 centuries of history.
Whoa, that's pretty old. Is it still possible to find any evidence of tampering?
At this point, we can only try our luck and see how we fare.
Although the effect is not too obvious, you can still see that some words have now started to smudge. Kazuha, this is clear evidence that this chart was indeed tampered with. Someone framed the Kaedehara clan all those years ago.
I see. But I fear that I've discovered this secret too late. When my grandfather was young, he proposed reviving the Ishin art many times to my great-grandfather. But my grandfather was only scolded for being too foolhardy. Yesterday, the former family servant said that my great-grandfather even went to the Yashiro Commission to request that diagram from the head of the Kamisato clan. He then showed that diagram to my grandfather and asked him and his subordinates to try to forge the sword. Sure enough, my grandfather also failed. My great-grandfather then told him, "If you can't find the secret within, then the Ishin art deserves to fade from the world." My grandfather left Inazuma in a rage after hearing those words. He didn't ever see my great-grandfather again, even till the day of his passing. Looking back at it now, the argument between the two of them was simply meaningless.
Oh, Kazuha.
I heard that your great-grandfather was very industrious when he was young, but later in life, he no longer bothered with the forging arts. It appears that his failure took quite a toll on him.
Kazuha, did your great-grandfather really say, "If you can't find the secret within"? Did he use those exact words?
Yes. The servant said that he personally heard those words, and still remembers them very clearly. My grandfather was so angry at the time that he smashed my great-grandfather's cherished...
Yes, it appears that you understand my meaning. Kazuha, if your great-grandfather thought that the Ishin art lacked finesse, then after witnessing his son's failure, wouldn't he have said something more along the lines of, "Your skills aren't sufficient"? But instead he said, "If you can't find the secret within." Don't you find that a little strange?
Huh? So you're saying my great-grandfather may have very well known that the failure was due to someone's tampering?
Yes. The current evidence suggests that is highly likely.
I apologize, but would you all please accompany me to the Tenryou Commission? After I became a wanted criminal, the Tenryou Commission seized my family's last remaining estate, which contained all of my family's old belongings. I want to inquire about the whereabouts of those belongings. If I can find them, we might be able to get some clues.
All right, let's get moving.
What are you all doing here? Did something happen on Rito?
Kujo Sara. Perhaps you still remember me.
Yes, I do. You're Kaedehara Kazuha, a wanted criminal during the Vision Hunt decree. However, your arrest warrant has since been repealed.
Sora, we'd like to ask about the Kaidahara clan's property that was seized by the Tenryou Commission. Do you know where all their belongings are now?
Yes, the items seized at that time are currently stored in the warehouse next to the police station. Since Kaedehara has come back to Inazuma, those items should be returned to their rightful owner.
No, I'm afraid you misunderstand. I'm not here to reclaim those belongings. I just want to investigate them for a personal matter.
I see. All right, I'll inform the police station. They'll take you into the warehouse.
Thank you, Sora!
Kaedehara, about the Vision Hunt decree.
That's all in the past now, Kujo-Sara. There's no need to mention it again. I know you've also had your own convictions and struggles. However, may I ask something of you?
Yes? What is it?
Currently, I have no plans to stay in Inazuma. As a result, those items from my family's estate are of no use to me. Madam Kujo, I believe you are a person of integrity. After our investigation is over, I'd like to ask if you can handle those belongings for me. Please.
All right, I understand. I'll be sure to take care of it.
Yahoo! Let's play!
Ah, you must be here to investigate the Kaedehara clan's belongings. Well, Madam Kujo's already informed me of the situation. Please come this way. The Kaedehara clan's belongings are stored in this warehouse. Unfortunately, the items are scattered throughout in order to save space. My deepest apologies. However, I have clearly marked the corresponding items, so they should... I'll be waiting for you at the door. Please, come see me.
Kazuha, since the items are scattered throughout...
Yes, sounds like a plan.
Shinkyo?
I found quite the pile of old books. These books here are all related to smelting steel, and these are about the process of forging blades. This pile over here is all about plants and...
The books about plants and flowers...
I skimmed through them just now, but I didn't find anything particularly worth... Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Oh, it's you.
Whoa. This folding screen looks pretty old, though.
Yes. Perhaps if it were better maintained, then it could... I was taking a closer look just now and noticed a large piece of... The soil is deeply embedded into the cloth. That means a great deal of force was used when the dirt was lodged into the cloth. Because this is not what we're looking for now. Let me think. If I wanted to leave a message behind...
Albedo seems to be thinking pretty...
Here we go! There must be some around here somewhere.
You see all these pots here? Some of them are bound to have liquor inside, right?
Hey! Everyone else is trying hard to help, and you're over here looking for a drink? Well, Paimon doesn't really get why Kazuha told Sara to... What if we don't end up finding anything today? Then wouldn't Kazuha lose the chance of finding...
I know you are worried about Kazuha, but if you ask, since Kazuha made such a request to Sara, that indicates he's already made his choice. Whether we find out the truth or not today, or whatever it turns out to be, he's ready... No, not intuition. Rather, I've lived for a long time now, so you could say I have some experience in reading people. Leave the things here to me. You two can look around elsewhere.
Oh, it's you. I'm currently investigating the sword rack.
Oh, since the Kaidahara clan was a family of renowned swordsmiths...
I'm afraid not. Although the sword rack is made of fine wood, the swords placed here appear to be quite ordinary. The blade on the sword hasn't been sharpened, but there are many signs of use.
Let Paimon see! Oh, there seems to be a couple uneven characters etched into the scabbard. Kazuha. Wow, so it really was Kazuha's! Paimon can imagine what Kazuha was like as a kid.
I will continue investigating here and call you if I find anything interesting.
Everyone, I've found something that you should all have a look at.
Oh, seems Kazuha discovered something. Let's go see what he's got.
This flower pot was in my house for a long time. I heard...
Yeah, the plants seem to have been dead for a while now.
Well, after my great-grandfather stopped studying the forging arts, he picked up the but he specifically left behind this dead plant at the time. And even in... My grandfather deeply regretted that he never managed to reconcile with... But now that I think about it, my...
Now that you mention...
Yes. Let's take a closer look, shall we?
We finally found something! It's only a bunch of blank paper. Do you think someone already discovered the compartment and swapped the contents?
No, I do not think that is the case here. See the paper?
You mean to say that these sheets have been...
Yes, I agree with this hypothesis.
Okay, let's give it a dunk!
There is a pond outside the police station.
Well, how did it go? Those weren't just plain old sheets of paper, were they?
Just as everyone guessed, after I sprinkled some water onto the paper,
Oh? What does the letter say?
it is. I'll tell you what my great-grandfather... Everyone?
Let's play! Brace yourselves!
Kaedehara, why did you lead us to this beach?
It is. In fact, my great-grandfather and the head... Our hypothesis was correct. My great-grandfather was well aware of the truth behind the defective blades. It reads, "To whoever reads this letter, I, Kaedehara Yoshinori, all those years ago, when I was pursuing the swordsmiths alongside Commissioner Kamisato of the Yashiro Commission, I was not injured by one of the fleeing smiths. Rather,
it was night, and after the clues led us down to shore, I waited for the culprits to show themselves. However, there were no swordsmiths in sight. Only this stranger claimed to be the one behind the failed forgings, and said that he had been patiently waiting for us. He then threatened to destroy the Raiden Gokaden. That person was of able body, and in a blink of an eye, myself and the accompanying samurai had been defeated. Commissioner Kamisato was severely wounded, and I barely escaped death myself. My hat had fortunately blunted a blow to my head. The unusual stranger could have easily claimed my life at that moment. But after noticing my appearance, he stopped his attacks and sternly asked if I had any connection with the name. I answered that it was my father's surname, and after my father disappeared, I was adopted by the Kaedehara family. Upon hearing my answer, the stranger paused. After a long silence, he suddenly said, "Tell her this. My name is Kuni Kuzushi." He then turned and left.
Wow. So that's what really happened.
Yes. My great-grandfather and the head of the Kamisato clan escaped from death and learned that the forging diagram... However, due to the encounter, the head of the Kamisato clan was worried that my great-grandfather would be falsely accused of being involved with the perpetrator. Because the perpetrator said he would destroy the Raiden. He said, "As the leader of the Kaedehara clan, I am deeply ashamed to witness the decline of the Ishin art. But as a... Yes, that's right. Unfortunately, Miss Kamisato, it appears...
I suppose the reason the head of the Kamisato house... If the perpetrator was capable of tampering with even the Shogun's diagrams... I will discuss this matter with Brother shortly, and investigate the identity behind the one called Kuni Kuzushi.
To be honest, as I read the letter, I felt much turbulence in my heart. But now I've managed to calm myself. My great-grandfather said in the letter that he did not wish his descendants to blindly seek Though he was in a tight situation when he wrote these words, I feel like they are I think what's most important for each person is not the past, but the present. even though we must carry the burdens from the past. Therefore, knowing the truth behind what happened is enough for me. That being said, if the enemy from all those years ago is still lurking and plotting to stir up more trouble, then I definitely won't turn a blind eye. These are simply insights I've gathered from... Thank you all for accompanying...
Great! Now that we're done here, let's head back to Rito. Today is the final stage of the Irodori Festival. Not only will there be Shincho's signing event, but Albedo's painting of Kuranushi will also be unveiled. Let's take a stroll through the festival venue. Maybe we'll find everyone there.
Hello, traveler. Paimon?
Albedo, why is the portrait of Kuranushi all covered up? Paimon wants to see what your Kuranushi portrait looks like.
Don't worry. The unveiling ceremony will be starting. I will say that I'm most satisfied with this particular work. I even made a special trip to see someone in order to complete it. Is that so? Anyway...
Ah, greetings, traveler. Paimon.
Oh, Ayato! We finally get to see the busiest person of all.
Yes, there were many things which required my attention these past few days. Fortunately, the Irodori Festival is proceeding smoothly. The Tri-Commission cooperated closely to prepare this festival, so at long last, I can take a break today.
Brother and I are very grateful for your help.
Thoma sure is taking his sweet time.
Yes. Today is one of the rare occasions when Brother isn't busy. I was going to buy some books, but he said he wanted to come along. His treat. However, he forgot his wallet at home, so he asked Thoma to go back and fetch it for him.
Paimon didn't think Ayato could ever be forgetful like that.
Brother always works diligently, and it's rare for him to ever put his duties to the side and relax. So, Thoma and I really cherish such moments when he's forgetful.
Fire it up!
Traveler, Paimon, it's a pleasure to see you. Indeed it did. Thanks to you, the signing event went off without a hitch. And I must say, the readers seem most satisfied.
Shincho, is it just Paimon, or are you on the lookout for something.
You aren't mistaken, though I'm ashamed to admit it. But in fact, I have been on the watch for tourists from Liyue. After all, I came to Inazuma under the pretext of evaluating a potential investment. If an acquaintance were to see me sitting here, fortunately, the crowds of readers that came flocking over have kept the usual tourists at bay. Oh, I should mention, Shu is also unaware of the real purpose of my trip. If you happen to meet him, please, remember to keep it a secret. Then, please accept my thanks in advance. I'm sorry that I can't chat long. There are still readers waiting in line. I'll see you later at the unveiling ceremony for Kuronushi's portrait.
If you're tired from walking all around the festival, how about you sit right here and try my Inazuman snacks? If you're tired from walking all around the festival, how about you sit right here?
Hello, everyone.
Hey! What are you two doing together? Don't think we didn't see you two chatting up a storm just now. The moment we came over, you stopped talking.
Is that so? I'm afraid you're just overthinking things.
We were merely discussing wine and food. I'm sure you two wouldn't be interested.
Speaking of good sides with sake, I personally prefer fried tofu.
Ugh, forget it. Even if those two are plotting something, they'd still never let us know.
Let's play! Yahoo!
Kazuha, what are you doing here? Why aren't you at the festival?
I came here to take in the sea breeze. Such a bustling atmosphere. Thank you. But please, don't worry. Look. See this familiar harbor in front of us? Before, you could sit here all day without seeing... But now, it's because not only are foreigners coming to Inazuma again.
Yeah. Inazuma has already started to change, huh?
I was thinking, in some ways, it might take a different amount of time for different people. But there will inevitably... And when they finally let go, they are free to follow the wind as they...
It's time for the portrait's unveiling ceremony. Let's head over to the Five Castle Plaza.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Everyone, welcome to the magnificent... Today, we have ushered in the... And now we will reveal the final portrait of the Five Ka...
Paimon has no idea what Albedo...
Let's all count down together. 3, 2, 1... Huh? What's this? This piece depicts nothing but a background. I suppose Calx must have forgotten to include the character. Let's hear some words from Calx himself regarding the
Hello, everyone. First, I would like to say that the Five Kasen are legendary figures from ancient Inazuma. Famous. I learned from existing sources about the... Moreover, Kuronushi lacks a dedicated chapter among the stories. It's as if he is a behind-the-scenes role of the Five Kasen. Perhaps we can assume that every creator had a different understanding of Kuronushi. So, in the same way, I also wanted to leave this character to everyone's own imagination. After all, the Irodori Festival is a place for everyone to express their minds through creative work.
Yep, that's Albedo for ya. His super logical explanation is sure to win everyone's... Well, it seems that our adventures at the Irodori Festival have come to a close. Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, right! We still haven't figured out who left those stories of the 5 Kasen for us to find. Really? Come on then, who is it? Tell Paimon! Well, that makes sense. Otherwise, there'd be no way to give the right pay. Right. Even though they were using stories to hint us toward Shincho's troubles, the real goal was to lead us to solve the secrets of the Kaedehara clan. Oh, Paimon gets it now. Well, at least Paimon thinks she knows. Let's go! We'll get to the bottom of this.
Our crowdsourcing competition is now underway. Take part and win prizes.
Who left behind the stories of the 5 Kasen probably chose to do so for Kaedehara's sake. After all, if they wanted to simply...
The one who left the stories of the 5 Kasen. I'm afraid you guessed wrong, Paimon. It was...
Huh? Real?
But seeing as you stumbled upon me, you aren't far from finding that person now. Because other than me, there's only one person left.
Ayato! You're the one behind the stories of the 5 Kasen! But don't you think you overdid it a little? Leading all your friends on a wild hunt like that?
As it just so happens, one of the reasons I'm here today is to explain the details behind this.
Huh. Paimon wants to see how you'll explain yourself out of this one.
First of all, the start of this whole incident was due to mere happenstance. You see, Lady Yae happened to catch sight of Shincho and the editor carrying the books away one night.
Huh? So it was Miko after all! Paimon knew it! This thing had Miko written all over it!
That's right. But using the story of the 5 Kasen to guide you to the Kaedehara family's secrets was my personal touch. As for my roundabout approach, well, that was something which I had no choice but yes. Due to a certain incident that occurred earlier, I happened to notice the bonsai plants left behind by Kaede. I knew there was more than meets the eye regarding those papers, but it took me some time to figure out the secret behind what Kaedehara Yoshinori said in the letter is very important for both the Kaedehara clan used to be subordinates of the although he has the... Of course, I could outright tell him the truth that I had discovered. But maybe he doesn't have the will that's required. If he lacks the ability, then he wouldn't be able to find the truth in the first place. In which case, Kaedehara Yoshinori left his message in a for a long time.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Yeah, it wasn't only Kazuha.
I figured you would. I merely saw that this matter would be of value to you. And more importantly, I hoped that while Kazuha and Ayaka were looking for the answers to get reliable friends who would be willing to protect them and make measured decisions, because it is also very likely that you will face the same enemy. You already know the answer deep down inside, don't you? The answer is actually hidden in the portrait of Kuronushi. When there is no one else near the portrait, you can confirm with your own eyes. As for the means of revealing that answer, well...
It's getting pretty late, so nobody else is around now. So Ayato must have been telling us to splash water on the portrait, right? It's the Balladeer! So he was the one behind the trouble all those years ago!
When there is no one else near the portrait, you can confirm with your own eyes. As for the means of revealing that answer, well, also, there's one last thing that I mentioned earlier, that the occurrence of a certain incident made me notice the bonsai plants. It was just after the Shogun announced the abolition of the Sakoku decree. I heard that they had discovered signs that someone had entered the warehouse storing the Commission's articles of evidence, and I felt something unusual about that incident. So I told Kujo Sara of the Tenryou Commission to treat it as if nothing. In the meantime, I sent a member of the Shumatsuban to keep watch over the warehouse.
You mean he was up?
I let him search for a while, but in the end...
Why didn't you send someone to catch?
The best way to protect a secret is to treat it as if it doesn't exist. After he left Inazuma, I carefully checked the Kaedahara clan's belongings one by one. I am certain that the papers are the secret which the infiltrator sought to find. So, now, which part of Kaedahara Yoshinori's experiences was the secret that needed to be protected? I don't have an answer to this question at present, so I'll leave it to your future self. As for now, please, enjoy yourselves at the Irodori Festival.
No, my sword!
So many complaints. Ah, are you the traveler who my superior said would come and help us out? You came at the perfect time. We're facing, as you know, the Irodori. In addition to all the things on sale, there's a lot of... But today, we received numerous complaints that a group of... They won't leave, so no one else... What a headache. Arrest them? Well, it would solve the immediate problem, but don't you think that if the Tenryou Commission starts arresting... The first thing we tried was negotiating with them, But ultimately, these facilities are open to... This means that as long as they haven't done anything technically illegal, there is nothing we can do. So, if these complaints can't be... I'll lose my...
Hogging a photo board, huh? Should we go and have a look?
Festival's always attracts so many people.
I really want to invite Mr. Ryoko to the festival.
Well, if it isn't Arataki Ito and his gang.
You want the latest issue?
I knew it was gonna be them. Let's go and see what all this is about.
Hey, traveler, Paimon, what's happening? Oh, you came here for the Irodori Festival too? Oh, see, I knew it! Great minds think alike, huh?
You're such a child. We're here to take care of a little problem.
Yo, right. Yeah, well, who's got a problem? The Arataki gang considers it our born duty to help those in need. Wait, huh?
The Arataki gang is the problem. The Tenryo Commission said you guys have been hogging the photo board and nobody else has had a chance.
Oh, well, no, we haven't. It's kind of a long story. Hey, Mamoru, you're up. Explain the situation to these good people.
Yes, boss. The story starts 2 months ago, when we first found, as everyone knows, this is a festival all about showcase. Our boss is very forward-thinking. He thought we should seize this golden opportunity to publish some material introducing the...
He also said we can make some money out of it to support...
Well, that wasn't the main reason, obviously.
Of course that was your main reason.
At first, we had plenty of time. In 2 months, boss planned to write 60 pages.
But 1 month in, and he'd written a grand total of...
Well, I mean, come on, you gotta make sure the quality is up to scratch.
More like worst procrastinator ever.
So we cut some of the planned content, and figured it would still be fine if we could put out 20...
But the day after that, the boss got a hold of this card game called Genius Invocation TCG. Everyone loved it!
It felt like we only played a few rounds, but before we knew it, half a month had gone by. I'm telling you, this game, it's pretty incredible.
I was just gathering inspiration for my writing. What?
Sure you were. Inspiration that has absolutely nothing to do with what you were writing about.
So then we only had 2 weeks left. Boss said we should just make a colorful flyer instead. That
makes more sense. It shouldn't take too long to think of a slogan, right?
Yeah, it didn't take long at all. We came up with 30 slogans between us in just half a day.
But 30 was too many, and we couldn't agree with each other on which one to use. It took us a week to make the final decision.
That was when we realized we'd have to pay an expensive express fee for the printing, because the...
And we could...
You gotta take it slow if you want to do something well. Pay an express fee and they're gonna do a rush. The Arataki gang only puts out the very best into the world. And that is why I decided to give up on that project. That, yep, well said. You gotta do what keeps you... Go to an Irodori festival, right? So priority number 1 right now is enjoying ourselves to the moment.
And the way you chose to enjoy yourselves was to commandeer a novelty photo board?
So at first, boss brought us here to buy some drinks. He said that
That's right. This ain't no ordinary drink either. It's a special edition joint creation of sailing...
What?
But when we got to the festival, the staff wouldn't let us in because of our unusual outfits. They said we had to show up looking like our normal selves before they'd let us in.
We'd invested a lot of time and money into the way we looked, and then they accused us of spoiling the image of the city.
One thing led to another, and by the time we finally got to Sailing Breeze's booth, all the drinks were sold out. We were pretty disappointed, but there was nothing we could do. Then we saw this photo board on the way back.
So you decided to take over the whole area for your own...
I beg to differ. It's public property. We didn't commandeer. We're just making sure public resources get used to the max.
Yeah, boss is right. We're the ones making the most out of this thing.
Never let a single moment in your life go to waste. That's our...
Oh, brother. What a noble cause.
But we spent so much money on our appearance. We don't have anywhere near it.
Well, you can't just take over this photo board for yourselves because it's free.
I guess when you put it like that, I can kind of see where you're coming from.
So come on! Let someone else have their turn already!
But you know full well that the Arataki gang has a reputation to uphold. If I say I'm gonna make the most out of this board, then I have to live up to my words. If we just scrap our plan like that, we'd be going against our word. A gang's gotta... That being said, we won't have to worry about any of that.
The Arataki way, huh? Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
So I, Arataki numero uno Ito, challenge you to an all-out, no-holds-barred, anything-goes duel. If you win, I will leave this board alone. Oh, beetle fighting is an awesome idea! Just so happens I caught myself a true beast of an Oni Kabuto the other day. I call it Demon of Dark. Unfortunately, I didn't bring Demon of Darkness with me to...
Well, that's a relief.
So, how are we gonna do this duel? Let's think. Yeah, wow, this is a tough nut to crack.
Hey, look! Isn't that Toma? Guess he's here for the festival, too. Why don't we ask Toma how to do this duel? Paimon bets he'll have tons of ideas. Toma! Toma! Over here!
Hey, Traveler and Paimon. What a nice surprise meeting you guys here. Well, I heard that a certain well-known individual had made an appearance at the festival and taken quite a liking to the Tanuki photo board. Since the Yashiro Commission is the host of this festival, I felt I simply had to come and meet them in person. Red Horns. If I'm not mistaken, you must be the esteemed Arataki Ito, leader of the widely renowned Arataki gang. Is that right?
Toma, my bro, your eyes do not deceive you. And you are the housekeeper extraordinaire of the Kamisato clan. You're quite the celebrity yourself, you know.
Well, I'm flattered, Ito. And it's nice to meet you too, bro.
Whoa. There's a serious bromance developing here.
I didn't expect to run into both Ito and the Traveler here. Speaking of which, I kind of count as the host here. So is anything wrong? Don't worry, you can tell me anything.
It's all Ito. He wants to...
No, it's no big deal. We were just about to have a duel, and, we're trying to think of what format it should take.
Oh, a duel. In that case, I have a suggestion. Since your duel is taking place at the Iridori Festival, why don't you have a volunteering competition? Then, you can both do your part for the Iridori Festival while settling your duel at the same time. What do you think?
Volunteering competition? It sounds a little low-key. Not quite hardcore enough for the Arataki gang. I give this idea an interest rating of, 2 points. One for the Traveler, one for Toma.
Boss means, 2 points out of 100.
Yeah, this job isn't the most high stakes, that's for sure. It just takes a little patience and responsibility. Also, since it's volunteering, by definition, there's no remuneration. All you'll get is this special edition drink from Sailing Breeze. As a small... On second thought, this is nowhere near enough for the prestigious Arataki gang. I don't know what I was thinking.
Wait a sec. What was that part about the, token of appreciation?
Oh, it's just a special edition drink produced by Yae Publishing House and Sailing Breeze. It's really nothing special.
Boss, that's the one! If we take this gig, we'll get that drink!
Oh, so, Toma, my bro, my guy, my dude. Maybe I didn't explain properly. When I said 2 points, that's out of a total of 2. If there's one thing the Arataki gang is known for, I kid you not, it's our patience and responsibility. It's an awesome idea, totally hardcore. Practically tailor-made just for me. Traveler, let's do this for our duel, huh? It'll be amazing. Whoever volunteers the hardest wins. What do you think?
You didn't seem too interested in it just a second ago.
Hey, this is the mighty Arataki, above all bold-blooded Ito you're talking to here. I'm a say what I mean what I say, might sound mean, but I say it anyway kind of guy. And I say, we're gonna have this duel.
AKA doesn't want people to know he's only doing it for the drinks kind of guy.
If it's decided, then allow me to take the role of your judge. The volunteer work is simple. You just need to give your help to people who need it during the festival. I will assign some job requests that I've already received to you. If you're ready, we can begin.
Okay, our first job is to help a busy vendor. His stand is just...
Are you the volunteers? As you can see, there's a lot of dust and I've just been so busy with my... Can you help me clean up the place, please?
Please, get in line over here.
Definitely be a big hit.
Stand clear. Absorption test.
Please, get in line over here.
You're finished already? You're wonderful.
Let's see. Our next job is to help a visitor.
Hey!
Hey, Kujirai!
I'm not playing game. I heard they were selling a new kind of Tamari, but I couldn't find... It's gotta... Can you help me, mister?
So basic...
Please, get in line over here.
Great! Thanks, man.
Okay, one last job. We need to help move some goods at the port. Let's go!
Are you the festival volunteers? Great. I was just wondering what... But I have to get all this fresh soy milk delivered to the... Can you please help me take it to the warehouse?
You've now arrived at the magnificent Iridori Festival.
You must be tired. I heard the Yashiro soy milk is actually one of the ingredients for the drink. In fact, the last batch of soy milk we processed...
What? So Saline Breeze's special drink has soy milk in it? Ito won't be able to drink that! Hurry! We've got to get to Saline Breeze before he...
Right here and try my...
What took you so long? So there you have it. When you lose, I win. And to the victor go the special edition spoils. Behold, the Drink of Champions. Created by Sailing Breeze in collaboration with Yae Publishing House. And as featured in the popular work, Pretty Please Kitsune Guji. Woo! All this talk's making me thirsty. Don't mind if I do. Drink of Champions, it's time to come home. Woo! That was a mighty fine drink. Although, maybe it was past its prime.
Boss, they said they think there might be, beans in the drink.
Huh?
Ah! The boss is down!
Quick, get him to a doctor!
What's wrong? Can't Toritaki Ito drink soy products?
He's allergic to beans!
Oh, my goodness. Okay, quick, grab Ito and follow me. I'm sorry, I didn't even consider this Leave Ito to me. I'll make sure he Don't worry.
So, your friend is allergic to beans. It's a very rare condition, though I have heard about it. I'm so sorry that our drink caused such a problem. If you don't mind, please, take this. This is a special drink formula with no soy milk. I could see that your friend enjoyed this drink a lot. Although it tastes slightly, please accept it, along with our sincere...
Our crowdsourcing competition.
Make sure you get in line early to buy your special edition drinks! Make sure you get in line early to buy... Welcome home.
Our crowdsourcing competition is now underway. Take part and win prizes.
The 5 Kasen Plaza is significantly less crowded now, but it's still too early to relax. This is a serious matter, and we must remain vigilant. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Sarah!
Oh, it's you. Do you have something to report? Really? Good. The Tenryo Commission has a responsibility to ensure public order.
Oh, you look really busy. Has something serious happened?
Nothing serious, really. We've just received a lot of reports in the past few days over things like line cutting, even troublemakers hogging the photo board. All minor incidents, but it all... Still, I take the fact that so many people are turning to us for assistance. Shogun gave us orders to provide security at the Iridori Festival. This is a rare chance.
Well, no matter how busy you are, at least you still found some time to come here and buy an Almighty Shogun figurine, right? We want to buy one too!
What do you mean, figurine? I'm just patrolling these parts. In fact, I was just about to leave.
No need to be shy. Actually, Miko told us that you got up super early this one time to make sure you could be the first in line to buy one of these figurines.
That Lady Gucci, how could she disclose... Never mind. To be clear, I have no intention to hide that which I do at...
Oh? What is it?
That is not a figurine. It's a statue of Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Agosho, God of Thunder. Do I make myself clear?
Almighty Narukami Oga...
This particular statue of Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Agosho, God of Thunder, is a brand new addition. There will only be 300 available in this batch, and there is a limit of 1 per customer. Many people have been lining up since well before dawn to acquire one.
Oh, really? So you definitely...
Normally, of course, I would come to purchase one myself. We are required to report for duty long before the shops open.
Aw, what a shame.
So instead, I had someone purchase one on my behalf.
Oh, right! Wait, you can do that? Didn't you say they're limited to 1 per customer? This figurine is super popular. It must be...
I anticipated the same at first, but Lady Guji Yae found a professional... I don't know who the professional is. I assume it would... I am fortunate to have had Lady Guji's help this time. I likely would have struggled to find a candidate on my own. As well as being willing, they would need to be an early riser, and also tall enough...
Early riser and tall.
What was that sound? Really? Well, never mind. I have been here long enough. It's time for me to head to my next patrol zone. Stay safe during the Iridori Festival.
Uh-oh, you found me. Sayu, what are you doing here? Oh, wait! Are you the professional? Shh, quiet. She might still be in earshot. No way. I've been here since last night so I could buy a figurine. But after waiting and waiting, my eyes started to feel real droopy. And I only meant to take a short nap. A really quick... Oh... If I don't buy one of these figurines, the Tenryou Commission Tengu will lock me up for life. Sheesh. Goodness knows what Miko told you. I guess my only hope now is to sacrifice my salary for this month and buy one off of someone who got it. Really? Great. Then, here's my salary. Please don't spend it all.
After coming all this way to Ina, the first batch was smaller than... Well, since I'm here...
Huh, you didn't manage... She'd been lining up...
What? Sell it. Huh.
What's the point of this story again?
I can't believe it. I am definitely done for this time. A whole load of people are saying they didn't manage to get one. Did the shopkeepers... might as...
Right now. Emerge. Right here. Yeah. Yeah. Show them.
Can't touch me.
Attaboy! Don't get too close.
Show them. Emerge. Terribly sorry. I was otherwise occupied this was our display only. Please don't be too disappointed. We're only
But when will the next... Also, this poor guy came all the way from Mondstadt. He got here earlier than me, and even he didn't get one. How'd you...
Look, I don't know a whole lot...
I'm terribly sorry, but I've...
Why don't...
The Tenryou Commission? No. No way.
Sorry, who are you?
Oh, Are you saying this falls under the Yashiro Commission's jurisdiction?
Yeah, it does. We will follow up on this matter, so there's no need to go to the Tenryou Commission. That's weird. How come Sai is so motivated to work all of a sudden? Shh. If the Tenryou Commission finds out about this, Kujo Sarah will come ask me about it. And then she'll find out that I didn't buy her figurine. Anyway, we can't get the Tenryou Commission involved. Not unless there's no other way.
Huh. Well, since someone...
Since I came all this way...
Thank you both for your understanding.
So we're supposed to be investigating, but we don't have... You mean me? Sorry, I was asleep. Did I hear anything? Let me think.
I'll take these, please.
Thank you for your patronage.
Thank you. Patronage. Oh, huh? I got it. There were at least 16 snores between each thank you for your patronage. That's not how you count it! 16 snores should be about 1 minute. And if we add on the time for moving the boxes and stocking the Right! Sales only started about 4 hours ago. Which means, even though well, anyway, maybe I failed my mission because of bad... So then, who's the bad... Well, the shop was pretty strict with this promotion. Not only was there 1 per customer, and with SARS people patrolling the area... If someone was up to no good, they definitely Let's go ask the guy who says he had to put...
Right now. Emerge.
Let's roll!
And away I go!
Huh? You want to know how I got my...
Huh? Why?
It's a no, okay?
Huh? How come?
How did you know?
Huh? Oh, right. Yeah, we are professionals.
Okay, fine. Since you guessed it anyway. I came here bright and early to line up. But the first batch of statues sold out almost immediately. To my surprise, I saw him moving boxes and boxes worth... Well, yes.
It's not for you to decide whether it was a legitimate transaction or not.
Huh? It's... the Tenryou Commission?
The Tenryou Commission has received reports that someone has been hoarding goods to resell at extortionate prices. Now, these are not classed as... It is against the law for a staff member to abuse their position to... We have already investigated the situation at Apeikusu. The sales records are correct, but in the cash box, there are 2 bags in which most of the cash has been replaced with stone.
But...
Please hand over your statue of Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder, as evidence.
Fine. So this guy...
You guys figured this out pretty quickly, so...
In fact, we were only just tipped off. We're still...
Yikes! I've been spotted.
Oh, you must be the professional Lady Guji hired. I was just wondering why I hadn't seen you yet.
We were investigating the missing figurines. Oh, I mean, statues of Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho.
Is that so? Then thank you. Really? Thank you. So, where is the statue of Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami...
Oh, yeah! Sayu spent the whole night investigating. Yeah, right. I definitely would have made it back in...
I see. So in the end... Don't blame yourself. The criminal is... According to the intelligence, the suspect has already started reselling the statues. If we confront him head-on... Since you've spent the whole night thoroughly investigating this, would you be willing to help the Tenryou Commission?
What? Right. Leave it to us.
Who introduced you? I'm trying... That guy. Fine, but let me be clear. This product is highly sought after.
The price has gone up again? But it's...
Well, you can take it.
We gotta keep negotiating as long as we can.
I don't have time for... Fine. I swear, if I wasn't in a rush to get rid of him... Ugh. What's to negotiate? Do you want it or not? You think this is a game or something? If you're not...
The next location you move to will be the police station. You are under arrest for abusing your position for personal gain.
The Tenryo Commission? When did you...
Stick 'em up!
Thank you for your help. The culprit has revealed the location where he stashed the statues, and we have sent people to collect them.
Great! So once Epekusu has counted the goods, and this time, I must
I'm afraid it's not that simple. The stolen goods will have to be kept as...
Paimon can't believe...
I would be grateful if you could inform the shopkeeper about this.
Although Sora didn't say anything, she seemed a little disappointed, don't you think? Aww. Is there really nothing we can do? I'm out of here!
I see. Thank you. We'll make a compensation plan and announce it as soon as possible. Wait, hold on. Although this statue, now that I think about it, after all, it was our negligence that caused...
Really? Sounds good. Uh-oh. Please, take this figurine to the police station. Sayu, signing out.
I just absolutely love this fan novel.
I really want to invite to Oswald ends well.
Sora, look what we brought you!
Oh. Is this?
We just grabbed it and came straight here. But now that Paimon takes a closer look at it, it's really well made.
Of course. This is a prototype designed... Otherwise, how could one hope to capture even 1,000th of the almighty Shogun's majesty? Let alone maintain it. To do that, you must buy a special kind of shrine and worship it properly. It's also essential to clean it often to avoid a buildup of dust, and it's best practice to hire a craftsman to perform regular maintenance.
Sora! Sora!
What's wrong? These are the 5 principles for maintenance of the statue of Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Agosho, God of Thunder. And I haven't even finished explaining the first...
I never knew there was such a fuss over these tiny figurines. I'm surprised Miko never mentioned it to me.
Your Excellency, this is most unexpected.
I had some spare time, so I decided to come out for a stroll. Oh, did you buy this figurine yourself?
It was him.
Hey, what?
Huh. I didn't know you liked little trinkets like these.
Your Excellency, I've yet to finish the defense arrangements for the Irodori Festival. Please excuse me.
Very well. Thank you.
Watching Sarah leave, she looked kinda sad.
I have another such figurine in Tenshukaku. A sample sent by Yae Publishing House. I don't need it, so I think I'll gift it to you. I shall not go back on my word. I have committed to giving it to you. What you choose to do with it is your business. You're quite free to give it to somebody else, if you wish. Or to save you the trouble, I can have someone from Tenshukaku deliver it directly. But, of course, your name will have to be written as the sender.
Why does all this have to be so complicated?
Good. I'll have someone attend to this shortly. Oh, and I wish you a pleasant and enjoyable Irodori Festival.
You know, according to the arrival schedule, there should be one last ship arriving in Rito today. But the Irodori Festival is coming to an end. Oh, it's almost time. Let's go to the harbor and take a look.
Inazuma's cooking. I'm not used to it.
Traveler, Paimon. Nice to see you again. Wow! It's Kokomi and Goro! So the Divine Priestess and the General of Watatsumi Island have come to take part in the Iridori Festival. Yes, but we are not here representing Watatsumi Island's administration. We were invited as individuals. Things are quiet in Watatsumi Island at the moment, and I wanted to buy some books. So I decided to make the trip here. Goro was not greatly interested in the Irodori Festival, but he said if I was going to Rito, he would join me.
Her Excellency is traveling outside of Watatsumi Island and also meeting her pen pal today. As her general, it is my duty to ensure her safety at every turn.
Pen pal? Yes, we started corresponding just recently. My pen pal the opportunity. Sounds pretty professional. Hey, since you both like novels, why don't... That's a very interesting idea. It's almost time. Goro and I... Kokomi, Paimon's super curious about this pen pal of yours. Can Paimon come with you? Don't worry, Paimon will just watch from a distance and won't... let me think.
Right now. Emerge.
This is the meeting spot.
Huh, there's no one else around. It looks like we're early.
My. Who have we here?
Miko? Oh no, Paimon hadn't counted on running into Miko. She and Kokomi are on different sides, and they also believe in different gods. Or are they gonna end up having a... Lady Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine. No wonder. I was just wondering where that air of superiority was coming from.
If it isn't the leader of Watatsumi Island, who looks as soft as a jellyfish, but whose words sting like one too.
Uh-oh, this is getting out of control fast! Hello. Nice to meet you, fried tofu with all the frills.
Oh, the pleasure is all mine, soul of the deep.
Hey, what's going on here? Miko is Kokomi's pen pal? No, it can't be. Look at them. Clearly they already knew each other. Does that mean...
Whatever are you talking about? I don't understand. I'm simply here for the book review session with Miss Soul of the Deep. Let's go. The venue for this meeting is in the Kanjo Commission headquarters up...
Who holds a book review in the Kanjo Commission? You seriously expect anyone to believe that? You're not here to talk about shaking up the Inazuma literary scene. You're here to talk about shaking up things in Inazuma as a whole. Watatsumi Island will soon hold formal talks with the Shogunate on...
Right, especially with someone outside of the Shogunate. But this is just our first meeting. It's a little too early.
Huh. Okay then.
By the way, where is your general? Didn't you say he would be joining you?
Huh. That's right. Where did Goro go? Goro went to buy some books for me. He won't be attending the book review.
Oh, what a pity. I was rather looking forward to seeing his fluffy ears again.
Traveler, I'd like to talk to you for a moment. I have been getting the sense that Goro does not like having to deal with Guji-Yae. So I was initially reluctant to bring him to Rito with me this time. I noticed he instinctively hid as soon as he saw her just now. So I would like to give him the task, but Goro rarely buys anything. So Kokomi, you focus on... Thank you.
Oh, it's you. I wasn't expecting you-know-who to show up. Oh, it completely caught me by surprise. I had no idea what to say to her. Next thing I knew, I'd apparently already taken cover. I came here to ensure the safety of Her Excellency, but...
Goro, don't be so hard on yourself. Actually...
Oh, Her Excellency's purchase list. Got it. This is how Her Excellency wants me to make up for my mistakes. No problem. Just leave it to me.
Goro, let us come with you. We can show you around the Iridori Festival while we're at it.
Ah.
Not bad at all. 5 Casa Plaza, absolutely amazing.
So, what's the point of this story again?
There is a children's storybook on this list called Night at Mount Yogo. I think...
A children's storybook?
Yes, it's for the children of Watatsumi Island. Her Excellency says that this book is... Hello, I'll take 5 copies of Night at Mount Yogo, please.
Thank you for your patronage. Wow, you're a lucky customer. There's a coupon in one of the books you just bought, which in...
Wow, Goro got a free gift! That's amazing!
Here you go. A toy fox. It's all yours.
What? A toy fox?
Are you okay? The hair on your tail is standing on end.
I'm fine. Thanks for the gift. Could you maybe, look after the toy for me? Yes. As a thank you gift for coming with me to buy the books.
Seems like Goro still hasn't recovered from seeing Miko.
Okay, next up... this isn't the focus of this trip, but let's go buy a light novel. It says on the list that Her Excellency had an editor called Onodera purchase the latest issue of A Legend of...
Oh, we know him! We'll lead the way!
Please be mindful of your purchases.
Can't touch me!
Excuse me, are you Mr. Onodera?
Hello there. Yes, I have the book right here. I heard Soul of the Deep is the VIP of the Iridori Festival.
Oh, also, if you have these books available, please give me one of each. Thank you.
All right. Oh my goodness. You were the 100th reader to buy the Saga of Hamavaran. That entitles you to receive a special edition version with a review personally written by Lady Yae herself.
Are you serious?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Thank you for the books. Her Soul of the Deep asked me to buy this book after all. I'm sure she'll be very happy to receive a special version with the chief editor's review.
Goro does not look like he's enjoying this at all. Paimon doesn't know if he's lucky or unlucky.
Oh, one other thing. Because of the amount of your purchase, you're able to enter the Yae Publishing House's lucky draw. Please come with me, right there.
To request a fan fiction booth, please apply here.
Your personal safety at all times.
Sir, please take your lucky draw whenever you are ready.
Just turn the handle and a prize ball will come out. Maybe today's your lucky day.
Come on, Goro, go for it!
Let me see. Oh, wow. Incredible! You got the golden ball! That's the grand prize!
Goro, you're a lucky dog today! So what is the grand prize?
The grand prize is a full collection of each light novel published by Yae Publishing House. Not only is the prize awarded personally by Lady Yae, but you will also have the chance to shake hands and take a photo with her to commemorate the occasion.
What? Not only do I have to meet her, but I have to shake...
What? This guy won the Yae Publishing House's grand prize? Wow, that's so lucky!
An entire set of all their light novels. That's worth a lot of money.
Excuse me, ma'am. Could we...
Huh? You mean you want to give up the prize?
Goro, don't give up your prize. If you don't want to see...
No, that's not what I meant. I'm not giving up the prize, but I have a request. I would like to ask Yae Publishing House to change the prize.
Agricultural science?
Yes. The land in Watatsumi Island is festive. If I can get these books as my prize instead, we can save a lot of money.
I see. I understand your request, but I don't have the authority to grant it. Lady Yae will have to have the final say. I will contact Lady Yae now. Please wait for our reply at the 5 Kasen Plaza.
Okay.
Pretty brave of you. You clearly don't like having to deal with Miko, but you still agreed to the ceremony and even made your own demands.
You think so? I guess I got a burst of courage when I thought about I am the general of Watatsumi. I'm ready now.
You still look pretty nervous, though.
Well, probably because I just...
Sorry for keeping you all waiting.
How did it go?
Lady Yae has agreed to your request to swap the...
That's great!
Additionally, Lady Yae says that she will include a few extra works. Consider, you may accompany me to Yae Publishing House's warehouse to select your...
You'll package the books.
Lady Yae said selecting the books may take up a lot of your time and energy. To ensure you have fond memory, although she did leave you a letter.
I didn't think Yae Miko would cancel the ceremony. Huh. Anyway, I'll go with the editor to pick the books now. I won't trouble you guys anymore. Great!
Seems like Kokomi and Goro will be boarding their boat home soon. Let's go down to the harbor and see them off. Traveler, Paimon, thank you for coming. Very worthwhile. The book review session with Goro also made a great contribution. He procured...
I may have won the prize, but ultimately, it was Yae Miko who gave us all...
Speaking of, didn't Yae Miko...
Oh, I almost forgot. I'll read it now.
Dear Goro, I suppose you must have been extremely nervous when you heard about... It came as a surprise indeed to learn that not only did you accept those conditions, you also made your own demands. Your courage has won my respect. Those books are a token of my goodwill to Watatsumi Island. Ah, yes, I'm sure that by this point you must be feeling ever so grateful for my Yae Publishing House will host an event next month, and we are looking for someone to dress up as a character from a light novel and interact with the fans. Goro, you are not only patient, but also very beautiful. Why don't you come and help us? I'll prepare a tailor-made outfit just for you. Oh, and by the way, it'll be a woman's outfit.
I knew it! I knew she was up to something!